Tri-City Beagle Boys here. We got the Beagle Man.
Hello, everybody.
Got Catfish. We're here with the question and answer. If y'all see me dive back, it's because I got some food on the grill here. I'm trying not to burn it up. So anyway, thank you to everybody that sent in some questions or just even sent in a comment. We appreciate it. And anyway, here we go. We got Jonathan out of Alabama, and Jonathan out of Alabama, he got some Beagle pups, and one of his questions was to the Beagle Man. He had two of them. How do you get your new dogs or your puppies up and running? And he had some puppies that was probably about anywhere from 4 to 6 months old. How you get your puppies up and running new? And then the second question was, when do you start running your shot collars, or do we even run shot collars on all our dogs, or how do you run your shot collars? So two questions in this one. So
okay, the first one, when my puppies get about 3 to 4 months old, I put them in a small training pen, just a small. It don't even have to be nothing but a half an acre, and it don't even really have to be that big. And what you do, if you want to, you can take your puppies and you take a rabbit skin. If you can find a rabbit on the road or something like that, get his skin or take a hind leg and put it on about a 8-foot piece of string, and get you a long stick about 10 feet long, and drag that string and drag that rabbit on the ground in front of the puppies and let them play with it. And what you do, you try not to let them catch it all the time. So you got that long stick and that long string. You can stretch out and pull that thing real fast and jerk it in front of them and get them real interested in it. And then sometime let them catch it and let them play with it. They're gonna nudge on it and almost try to tear it up. But what you do, as soon as they catch it, you go to them and tell them easy now, easy, and take it away from them. And repeat that a bunch of times, and the puppies will be interested in a rabbit. And then you take the puppies and put them in a little running pen where they can see some rabbits. And I guarantee you that them puppies will run after that rabbit if they see him. And it's best to start the puppies on a tame rabbit if you got them. It makes it a whole lot easier because the puppies is not as fast, and they don't spot stuff as quite as easy as a full-grown dog. So if you got a tame rabbit where you can put on the ground in front of them puppies, they should start. And you probably won't have to do it but about 2 or 3 times, and they'll be running after that little rabbit, and they'll start giving mouth. And that's what you want. And once all of them start giving mouth, then move them on to a running pen. And just repeat this over and over until you're satisfied with it. And
you want to get them behind an old dog.
Yeah,
get them behind an old dog.
Yeah, and what you do, you can take a slow dog, an older slow dog, and put in the training pen. And what that old slow dog will do, he'll keep that rabbit moving in the pen, and him being slow, those puppies can get to smell that track while their old dog is running.
That's right.
And that'll give the puppies a little more experience, and it makes them more anxious because that old dog is keeping that track going all the time. And next thing you know, the puppies will be running track too. And it don't take long for them to catch on if you continue and repeat it, and they'll end up making good dogs for you.
That second question on this one was, do y'all run shock collars and tracking collars on your dogs, or do you run none at all?
Okay, all right. I actually have some dogs. Catfish and I have dogs that are already deer proof, and we didn't put shock collars on them a long time ago, and we just kept running these dogs, but these dogs never had problem with deer. A lot of dogs do have problem with deer, but it's deer everywhere you go. I don't care where you go, from state to state, from county to county, wherever you hunt, there's always deer, and there's fox in the woods, there's bobcats, there's coyotes, everything. But now, as far as the shock collar, nowadays it's best to run shock collars on your dogs. Now, myself and Catfish, we have the Garmin, the shock collars made by Garmin, and they're what you call trash breakers, and they reach out 4 miles. But you know, when if your dogs hit a deer out there, then you wanna put your shock collar on tone first, and see if it bring the dogs back to you. If not, then put it up on 1 or the next higher level, and make contact with your dogs and break them off at the deer. And they should do this as soon as you make contact with the shock collar with your remote. All right. And another thing is, while your dogs is running or training, it's a good idea to put collars on your dogs anyway. And what you do, all you want to do is hit contact just hit a low level contact on your collars to get your dog attention. Most times it's just tone. You hit tone, and you'll get your dog's attention, and your dogs will pretty much listen to you, and just keep repeating that on tone. You don't want to carry it up to a high level on there, because a lot of times you'll shock the dog, and you'll make the dog totally disoriented, and the dog may take off and go the other way, and that means that you're not using the shock collars right. But now we use shock collars. Catfish and I put shock collars on most of my young puppies, my young dogs, because my old dogs are not running deer. But always a good idea to put them on your younger dogs, and use them out there in the woods when you get ready to come in. If you done ran rabbits all day, you can just test tone and keep your dogs training on tone, and your dogs will come on back to you.
All right, this next question was by Mark Carter, and I think he was just a comment and a question put together. And if y'all don't know Mark Carter, that's Skyview. And when me and Dad first got started, I remember this. I remember like yesterday, and this was, I don't know, 10 years ago. Seeing Mark Carter on YouTube. I think he was the first one ever that I can even remember on YouTube running Beagles on YouTube. And me and Dad seen that, and we fell out. We just like, we can't believe we seeing this. And he got such good dogs. And he's a bigger man too. So if y'all got any questions, I'm sure he would probably be more than happy to have some questions too as well. But he's seen the puppies that we had, and he wanted to know, do you sell your dogs for deer running, or do you have any dogs that you just use for deer running, or are you pretty much strictly rabbit?
All right, I'll tell you guys, I'm mostly a rabbit hunter. Now I don't knock the guys that run Beagles behind deer, but myself, I prefer if I sell a puppy or if I raise puppies, they're going to be strictly rabbit dogs when I finish with them. And the other guys that like to run Beagles for deer, there's nothing wrong with that. It's up to each person. Each person is to their own, and I don't knock it.
We got Mike Clark. He out of Buckingham, Virginia. All right, Virginia, stand up now. He just had a comment on there. Can't wait to see his pack of dogs. He gonna get a bigger pack of dogs for deer. So we just can't wait. Hey, look, I know you gonna have them dogs on video. I can't wait to see them. Virginia, Buckingham, stand up. That was Mike Clark out of Buckingham. We got another one here from Terry Long. This was just another comment. He can't wait to hear them new puppies that we got.
Oh yeah.
Behind some rabbits. Ryan Price, I see you down there. He was talking about the puppies down there. Look good.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see them running.
Oh yeah.
Mississippi Beagles, and that's Beagles. Instead of an L, he got a 1 in there, and he got a lemon jip with some puppies down there. He was talking about, and he said congratulations on your dogs.
Oh yeah.
And he said dog hunter forever.
There you go.
Yep. All right. This was one of the bigger ones. This is for Mr. Hadaway, hunting with the Hadaways, and he throws some good videos up there, guys. Y'all look at him. He got the kids, he got the family, he got the wife, got everybody out there. Awesome guy, hunting with the Hadaways. he got a little bit different situation. He got some hounds. He got some blue tick treeing walkers. And I remember seeing them pups, and I'm sure y'all remember seeing them pups that he had. I'm sure them dogs are big now. But he has a little problem putting weight and keeping weight on the dogs. What you think about that?
Okay. With the BeagleMan, let me tell you something. With my experience over the years, when some of my dogs didn't pick up weight like they're supposed to, and also we have some cousins in Virginia that raise a lot of dogs that I was raised up with, and they have deer hounds, they have walker hounds, blue ticks, plot hounds, and everything, and they also run beagles too. But let me tell you, the best way that I found out to put weight on my dogs is when your dogs is not showing that they're picking up enough weight. Buy some good high protein dog food. Maybe 24% protein and 20% fat. And that Diamond dog food has that. Diamond dog food has high, you can get a bag, it says high energy, and it's a real good dog food. And don't be afraid to feed your dogs a little more than you normally feed them when they're trying to pick up some weight. And also, what you do, get you some beef scraps, not pork scraps, beef scraps, and get to them big dogs. Them big dogs love meat. There's good protein for them, and it got a little fat in it, and it also helps them dogs gain weight. And make sure you have fresh water in your dog pen, and change your water in your pen at least a couple times a week, 2 or 3 times a week, and keep plenty of fresh water for them to drink. But don't be afraid to feed them extra, give them extra dog food, and get you some beef scraps. And the beef scraps, you can just give it to them at least once or twice a week, and for all your dogs. And I guarantee you, it won't be long they'll be picking up weight.
Hadaway, let us know, you know, what you did with the dogs, and did the dogs pick up any weight? Because this will be good for everybody else to know. And again, guys, I know we ain't the only dog guys online. So you know what we do, it may be a little bit different, but it obviously it works. And I think I probably got 8 or 9 dogs. BeagleMan, how many you got?
I got 13 right now.
You got 13. All our dogs are good sized dogs. They're where they're supposed to be at as far as weight. We don't overfeed our dogs. We don't underfeed our dogs. We feed them just enough to maintain and for pen maintenance, right? Because if you feed them just overwhelming amount of food, well then you know it because it's on the ground in your pen. So again, you know your dogs, and I'm sure Hadaway, he'll let us know.
Yep.
He'll let us know what the dogs are doing and what they're looking like too.
That's right.
And he's wormed them. I know Hadaway is a dog man. So and we've had dogs periodically that it takes a little bit of time to throw that weight on that dog, and you're wondering, you know, is the dog wormed? Is the dog okay? Whatever. Yeah. But eventually the dog ends up just fine.
And make sure you don't overworm it, because what it does, it makes the intestines raw inside. It messes with a dog just like a human. Dogs are just like human beings. You give them too much medicine, it makes them sicker, and you don't want to do that. But just worm them once every 3 weeks. Do that about twice, and you can also check your dog's stool. A lot of people don't like to get into that. Check your dog's stool and make sure that you don't see any worms in your dog's stool, and then you know that you pretty much got your dog's worm. And feed them like you're supposed to, like I was talking about, and keep your dog on a regular basis feeding. And some people feed the dogs every other day. I feed my dogs, and Catfish, we feed our dogs every day. Because I said I have to eat, Catfish have to eat every day, so I feed my dogs every day. Thank you.
That was pretty much it for the question and answer. We had a couple comments up there. Mass Fitness up there. I think he's in Sussex, Virginia. Awesome guy. Y'all look up his channel. He does a lot of fitness stuff, but he's also a hunter too. So he's a healthy hunter is what we tell him. And let's see here. We had Mike Harris down there. He liked the intro to the last video, and y'all see Mike here very soon. He'll be in one of our last hunts, he got him and his family down, so I can't wait to throw that video up as well. So either way it go, y'all, if y'all got any more questions or comments or whatever, post them. I'll get with the BeagleMan. I'll have the BeagleMan to answer whatever questions y'all want, and also we'll get an update on the puppies on the next video, so y'all see how the puppies are looking, see how they're going, and see how the dogs are doing.
Right. And look, everybody out there, just remember that Catfish and I, we're not the total experts on everything, but we're giving you suggestions that stuff that we do to have our dogs in good shape, and the way we train our dogs. And like Catfish said, everybody is different. So I want you to know that. Thank you.
Live action, Tri-City Big Boys. I'm going to get this food up the grill. You ready to eat?
Live action. I'm ready to eat.
All right. Y'all be good.
All right.